It's said Oklahoma City has the best and toughest car races in the whole country, and viewers of Street Outlaws know this very well. Season after season, the show's audience has been enthralled by the drivers' incredible car modifications and their struggles to enter the legendary list. However, knowing how dangerous the life of street racers can be, it's expected many people wonder what the drivers are up to nowadays. Are they still racing, or have they taken different paths in life? What happened to their cars, and who of them had an unfortunate fate? Keep watching to discover what happened to the cast of Street Outlaws. Hello guys, welcome to Celeb Shocker. Today in this video, we are going to discuss what really happened to the casts of the Street Outlaw. But before we start the video, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get more videos like this in the future. For now, let's get back to the video. Big Chief. The most notable cast member of Street Outlaws is indisputably Justin Shearer, better known by his racing name Big Chief. Regardless of his success, Justin has been through some difficult times in recent years. In 2015, he injured his spinal cord and bruised his lungs after a serious car crash. Fortunately, he recovered well even if his 1969 Pontiac Le Mans was seriously damaged and left unusable. Also in 2017, Justin faced several accusations of infidelity after surprisingly announcing he was divorcing his longtime wife Alicia, with whom he has 2 children. Not long after, it was rumored that he had a drug addiction, though he utterly denied those claims. Daddy Dave. His real name is Dave Comstock, but everyone knows him better as Daddy Dave. This guy, born in Shawnee, Oklahoma, has been racing in the Oklahoma streets for over 3 decades now and is still going strong. Besides his impressive career as a driver, Dave is a family guy as well. He has 2 daughters with his wife Cassie, who, regardless of how dangerous his profession is, have always been supportive of him and the show. Nowadays, Daddy Dave can still be seen in Street Outlaws proudly showing off the Goliath 2.0, his newly modified 1963 Chevy Nova. Dominator. Many people know him for his cool-like personality and hardworking attitude. Dominator is admittedly one of the most well-liked guys in Street Outlaws and also very successful at racing. Not much is known about Dominator's personal life except that his real name is Joe Woods and he's married. The origin of his love for cars is well known though, as it started when he was only a teenager when he bought a 1956 Chevy Bel Air. This car was followed by other acquisitions, some of which he still owns to this day, as he admittedly doesn't really like selling his cars and regrets letting go of some of the few that he doesn't have anymore. Monza. Jerry Johnston is better known as Monza, or as the most likely next King of the Streets title holder. Racing since the 1980s, Jerry's experience is notably vaster than most of his fellow competitors. Now with over 3 decades on the road, Jerry surely knows what works on the Oklahoma City racing circuits. Maybe it's for this reason that in recent years he changed the precious Chevy Monza, which gained him his racing nickname, for the 1972 Camaro Rally Sport he drives now. Despite the fact that his back problems led to him undergoing a surgery in 2019 and missing the No Prep Kings event that year, Monza apparently isn't yet planning his retirement from the racing circuit nor from the show. Farm Truck. Farm Truck is undeniably a fan favorite in Street Outlaws. As well as his fellow cast members, Sean Whitley started racing very early in his life, though his more than obvious love for trucks is what sets him apart from the rest of them. Sean started driving his father's 1956 Ford pickup and his mother's 1974 Dodge Dart in his early teens. While he couldn't race at the time, he lived close enough to Route 66 to know very well how the local racing scene worked. However, Sean spent several years finding the perfect car for himself. One day, he saw an Auto Trader magazine's ad offering a fast truck for sale, which is how he ended up buying the Chevy long bed truck he still owns and his most favorite car to date. While Farm Truck still loves his 1970s Chevy dearly, he recently bought a 1958 Cadillac for racing. Who has died of Street Outlaws? Unfortunately, at least 2 cast members of Street Outlaws have died. The first was Tyler Pretty, also known as Flip. He was renowned for his great car building skills and for his friendship with Big Chief and Kamikaze. Flip is remembered for appearing in the first season of Street Outlaws, though unfortunately he had no chance of seeing himself on TV as he died before the show's premiere. The cause of his death at 31 years old is still unknown, though it's rumored that it was a suicide and not a car accident as first speculated. He was the father of 4 sons. Later in September 2020, Christopher Ellis sadly died at the early age of 39. He was also known as Kentucky and one of the most skilled mechanics at Justin Shearer's and Sean Ellington's business, Midwest Streetcars Automotive. The cause of his death was an apparent heroin overdose, though his body wasn't discovered for a few days after his death. Both Discovery and Street Outlaws cast sent condolences to Pretty's and Ellis's families after their respective deaths. Despite the sad news about some of its cast members, Street Outlaws and its various spin-offs are on top of Discovery's show schedule. Hopefully it's going to be like this for a long time, and every driver will keep on enjoying their life's passion to its fullest. That's it for today, guys. We'll see you next time with another video on Celeb. Until then,